Alrighty friends, welcome back again to another episode of Tactical Enlightenment. It's the end of the work week, so that means everybody's putting up their feet, they're putting their trowel down, they're shoving their wheelbarrow into a corner, they're done working for the week, they've found a nice tavern, we're going to put some drinks back here, and we're going to have another episode slightly inebriated. So even though we're not exactly state-of-the-art mentally, we're still going to fight some battles, use some savage tactics, probably curse a lot, and maybe even add some historical nonsense. Grab a nice drink, kick your feet back, and enjoy as we stagger through this episode. Now we'll see what these fucks are doing here at this city. They could be victims of our next siege defense here, maybe. We probably have, I think it said Northern Empire, or maybe it said Sturgia. These fucking assholes. It's Northern Empire. Alright. These motherfuckers can be tonight's episode. Welcome back again to Tactical Enlightenment. YouTube channels dedicated to all things Bannerlord related, but especially Battlefield Command and Advanced Field Tactics, and we continue on with our Hammer series here, our series where we are having a few drinks and having a good time with Bannerlord here. Admittedly, I'm slightly to moderately inebriated. We are playing some Bannerlord here, but we're not going to be upgrading these volunteers. We continue to fight the enemy here. Whoops. We continue to have fun fighting with our maces and clubs here. These Battanian volunteers, a lot of them have these clubs. And of course, a lot of our companions have some of these custom clubs from long ago, from the original character of my campaign. I treaded the tedious grounds of smithing, and we made up a bunch of these things, face flattener and whatnot. And a lot of our companions here with 250 plus two-handed skill have been wielding these in a handful of these little side series episodes. So we're going to try to get inside the keep here. We're going to break in to help the defenders here. We're going to lose as many as 36 fucking people. I guess somehow they get killed on the way in. We're going to help Varcheg here, and it looks like outnumbered 6 to 1. My math when I'm slightly inebriated is not terrific, but we're going to do this. We're going to get it on, and we're going to smash the shit out of these Northern Empire fucks. This city has some really interesting defense layouts. Even when I'm halfway drunk, I can still come up with some pretty cool ideas of how to destroy the enemy. There's this right side over here that might be deadly if we have to use that. You got towers over there. This center area, though, I think this is what we're going to feature as our primary killing zone here. Let's see what we got here. So they're still going to defend the gate. I'm just not going to defend it super vigorously. We're definitely going to put some troops here. I got this first corps. We need more dudes in there. You see, we got a lot of low-level troops in this battle. That's fine. We've got a lot of militia because we only have something like 400 troops in our whole army. We will put the militia at the gate, right? As Edward Longshanks will be like, send in the Irish. The dead cost nothing. And we will probably defend this right side with the vast majority of our indispensable troops. The Irish are dispensable. I apologize if you're Irish. I like the Irish. I'm just using the quote from Braveheart with Mr. Longshanks. I think that was Edward the First or whatever the fuck. He was a cruel king in like the 1200s. All right, so we're gonna put, let's see, the third corps. Okay, so this is right. I got a mix of guys with clubs. There's some archers in here for some reason, so we're gonna reset this division and make it infantry with, let's see, high tier preference. And where the fuck's my main character, Zuvan? I need Zuvan to be the captain, so we have a gigantic list of perks. He looks the same as all these other fucks. There he is. He's got a little bit unique helm. We'll put him in charge of the division, and then we'll put all of these companions into that third division. They're going to be one of our 2 assault divisions. I usually play defense with a couple divisions, and then assault. Attack, right? We're going to use the division, the second division there in a square. That'll be our shield, and the third division. Got the 6th too. Let's see what it looks like here if I lay the 6th out. The 6th is skirmishers, but there's also going to be like some shock troops and palace guards in there. I see sturgeon line breakers in there. So maybe it makes sense to put them in front, and then we can put the 3rd Division behind them like that. These guys are a little more vulnerable. You know, the Battanian volunteers, they're wearing like plaid fucking clothing from LL Bean or some shit like that. It doesn't hold out very well when they're getting shot with arrows and stuff like that. So we'll put them there. We'll have the 6th in front of them, but we're going to attack with those 2 divisions. What I'm going to basically do is lure the enemy into a death trap here. Even partially drunk, we can still conceive that the enemy will come up that, let's see, where they got a siege tower, come up that ladder and they'll get mauled. We put some archers here in the courtyard, but honestly I'm going to defend this area to the right primarily. I know that seems crazy to give up the gate. We'll do some damage to the enemy at the gate, but we're going to fight this siege a little bit differently here. What did I say? We were outnumbered 5-6 to 1. I think we can pull this off if we set up the right death trap here. We should be able to pull this off. I should mention too, I forgot to mention last time until halfway through the battle, that we are running the mod that reduces damage for all combatants by what is this? You know, it's 1/3 of normal damage. So there's going to be less damage for every strike, but that's for the enemy too, right? So the enemy's going to take more pounding over their head with our mallets for them to die. And the fun part of that is it means that we're going to be able to smash them repeatedly over the head, and they'll be getting trucked to the ground, and then we'll be able to smash them repeatedly on the ground. So it'll be a lot of smashing in this episode. Hence the name, right? A smashingly good time. Yeah, see, I got that gate back there. If we have to, we can pull back and defend this. I've looked at this before. Look at how narrow that is. We can definitely pull that main division back there. That looked like a deserter. We execute deserters, of course, just like all the other military forces throughout the ages. My horse is fucking obdurate today. Get going, motherfucker. Didn't they invent glue right about this time? Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Dipshits are firing fucking fireballs down there. This guy's getting shot readily. Turn the catapult away, you dipshit. Alright. The enemy's coming up, and we got some fucking rocks to fling in their face here. These fuckers are shooting me on the side of this catapult here. Fuck you. Fucking assholes. Alright, we got some more fireballs here. I'm getting pinataed by these fucking archers. I guess there's just bad line of sight for the catapult here. So, you know what we get with those flame catapults, because we need to destroy that siege tower. Of course, that's one of the keys to siege defense, even when you're inebriated, to try to take out the fuck siege tower. You leave the siege tower, obviously the enemy has 3 different ways of coming in. And ask a porn star about 3 different ways to get in. It's not a good thing for you. Alright, here we go. Off my fire catapult. Get out of the way. This fucking dipshit. Let's teach him a lesson, stupid asshole. He gets fucking destroyed. Someone else destroyed the siege tower. Alright, I think this guy's actually blocking our catapult here. So we're gonna fucking Larry Bird do some layups here as we fling some fucking some Greek fire into the enemy as they approach. I think the ladder will be over to our right. I don't know actually where the ladder is on this. The ladder is where the enemy's gonna run to. The ladder is on this keep. I have defended this keep before, but it seems like it's variable. It seems like sometimes the ladders are in one spot, sometimes they're in another. In fact, here they are. They're over here on our left. That's fine. We've got plenty of these little mortar grenades to fire down on these fuck enemies here before we start to get to the actual strategy. This part here, you can definitely do drunk. Surprising amount of things you can do drunk. Now, don't drive, right? Please don't drive. I'm a firefighter by profession. I never drink and drive, and I very much encourage friends, just get a fucking Uber or plan for your fucking night, right? I'm at home. I'm at no risk here. We're not going to harm anybody with these episodes, and hopefully, if anything, we entertain people with a little drunk headless horseman. People call me Will. You can call me Will. That's fine. People are like trying to call me TE and all these funny abbreviations. You guys can call me Will, or you can call me the Headless Horseman, or whatever you like. You can call me the drunken rock thrower. All right, so they're attacking our square here. The square is pretty weak. There's a lot of militia in there, so these fucks aren't going to hold out very long. But it's reduced damage. Look at that. That javelin throws 69 damage. Normally my javelins, you know, they're 200, 300, 400. The enemy is, yeah, the enemy's rallying over there, so we got a couple javelins for their fucking asses. But you see what I got going on over on that side. I got the 2nd Division. What we got going on here? Oh, they're still firing the catapult. I got the 2nd Division right here. They're going to be able to hold that area, and I'll be able to use them almost like a lever to let the enemy in a little bit more, you know, like a spigot on a faucet. Of course, those archers up on the wall are already firing down here, and let's try this. Let's see how this works. Archers are going to be able to shoot behind them. I can actually bring, what can we do? We can bring the 2nd Division. Watch this shit. We can bring these guys over here, and these guys will throw javelins into the back of the enemy. Although I imagine the enemy may now attack, right? They'll be like, fuck you, throwing javelins on our back. My horse looks like a traitor is going over to the enemy lines here. This fucking guy. Let's smash some fucking heroic line breakers in this episode. All right, so they're firing javelins. We did get some unnecessary attention here, though, but that's fine. Our 2nd Division is stout. These guys are going to get shot with arrows, and I'm here with my hammer. We can do some fucking hammer work in this episode. See, the damage is low, 20, 25, but every 3rd guy gets fucking flung to the ground ignobly. It's a beatdown. Yeah, you keep swinging your pathetic mace. I got a real mace. All right, so the enemy's swarming the square. They're going crazy on it. I've got the other archers. Get out of here. I got the other archers holding the far side there. And now we're going to set up a nasty trap for that infantry attacking that square. The 2nd Division can stay right here. They can hold that area there. And what do I got? I got the 4th and 5th archers right here. No, the 4th are on the other side. So let's get a couple archer divisions here, and maybe we'll even bring a skirmisher division. We're going to exterminate these fucking enemies here. This strategy works pretty consistently as long as your spacing is right, you've got the right troop mix, and you know what you're doing. You make a square right on the other side of a narrow opening, spread out your archers, and then the enemy dies, right? That's how the strategy works. See, this square is getting diminished. The enemy's pounding on it. You can hear them like, it's like a hammer and anvil. You can just hear them pounding on it. But we're about to get a little revenge here, right? Fucking noble. Kill that noble. Now the arrows are going to start raining in on the side of the enemy. Let's get a protection air division here. What do we got? We got nothing else going on here. There's all kinds of fucks down here. Fire a few javelins in their head. And I can get, what can I get? I can get the 6th Division. I don't have anything going on the other direction, so we're going to engage some of these other units. We're going to let the enemy in back here. It's very tough infantry. It's like almost all tier 5 and 6. And then we're going to maul them back here. I don't have any rocks to throw on their head. The idea being here that we're going to let the enemy in just enough. And then we'll send in our shock troops and obliterate anybody who wants to come play with us. And you see they're pounding on the square. Archers are shooting. Let's fight these fucks. I don't see any other enemy forces coming in. This is definitely an opportunity for us to wipe this force out. This is really strange there's not reinforcements coming. At some point or other, there will be reinforcements, but I got some plans to deal with them too, right? Alright, here we go. These fucks here. Let's bring the 3rd Division behind me. These guys will start throwing javelins. You can see the arrows raining in here. Get off, motherfucker. Fucking... I don't fight terrific when I'm drunk, but enough to get the job done, right? Alright. 3rd Corps should be right behind me here. They should be throwing javelins. I don't actually want them that close. And now we lure enough of these guys in for a beatdown. We're basically saying, come with us, come get destroyed. We'll break out the really fast mace. That guy's roped. And anybody who attacks us is going to get throttled. They might get a few hits in, but again, with the 1/3 damage for all units, it means we have to pound them a lot to kill them. But obviously that also means our survivability here is much higher, right? 3 times as good. This makes the siege much more bloody, much more violent, right? You gotta pound guys like 5 times to kill him. Swear I've hit that guy like 5 times. Just fucking clubbing him over and over again. Yeah, bring some more fucks. Yeah, they're getting shot too, of course, by the archers. He got fucking pounded in the face. The enemy's getting fucking mauled. All right, we'll reset these units here. We don't need to overdo this. They're sort of chasing our guys as they fall back. That's fine. You just run behind them here and obliterate all the fucking scum chasing your troops. Truck them to the ground. And let's see what else the enemy has for us. That can't be it. What is this? 2,000 something. Oh, I hear people yelling. Here they come. They're roaring and they're coming up right into our death trap. Well, they just died. Let's put the archers in here. They're throwing javelins at us by the hundreds, but that's okay. A lot of these guys got cover. We'll get this archer division reset. I got that other archer division. I guess we'll pull that back too. I don't see any troops here. I'm not sure if there's any other enemy forces still attacking over there. But these enemy forces coming in here are about to get fucking drunken bonked. This is going to be savage. All right, let's put units to flank them, and we're going to drag this square back and basically bring the enemy to us so that we can kill them at our leisure. We've got archers now set up. These skirmishers are ready to go. The 6th Division, I've held fire the whole time. The 3rd Division is still throwing javelins. I see Varag, my cousin here. He's unloading on the enemy. And look at how vulnerable their flank is here. Here comes the javelin fire, right? The 6th Division lets loose. Starting to slur my words. I'm not having a stroke. And the javelin fire unleashes. Look at this savage fucking death trap. The enemy is fucked. They're attacking a square. They can't get by it. There's just absolutely fucking murderous enfilade fire. Anybody that does get by is just absolutely gang raped. And the enemy is just being exterminated. Even with 1/3 damage, with this much firepower hitting them, they're just absolutely annihilated. Again, I can just pull the square back. Here, the enemy can't win at this stage. This siege is already over, but let's have ourselves a little brawl here, a little drunken brawl. We're going to drag this square back a little bit, and then let's make an attack them. No, just follow me. Do what I fucking say. Now stand still, and now we crush them with the 3rd and 6th. Let's get in here. Break out the fast hammer. We'll just truck these guys to the ground. See, I'll just knock them to the ground and my troops will fucking do the rest, right? They'll shoot them, throw javelins in their fucking face on the ground. They're still throwing javelins. And then, of course, the rest of the units can club them. We're suffering like hardly any losses. And, of course, the enemy is just being smoked almost as fast as they can come up here. This would be terrifying on normal damage. They would have died. Look at this pile of bodies. I mean, they would have died in like 20 seconds. What are these fucks doing down here? Attacking my guys on the catapult? Not on my watch. Let's pound him on the ground. Pound this guy here. Throw a rock on him. No attacking. What are these guys attacking? I definitely didn't tell anybody to attack. I don't know what this gal's doing here. She's like proudly holding her flag. What division is this chick? Just disobeying me and shit. We got going on here? More enemy fucks are coming. Okay, this is the 8th Corps. She's fucking out of bounds. Good, we got more enemies coming for the slaughter. These guys are inexplicably charging. I definitely didn't tell you to charge. Guys just pounded on the ground. I mean, a hammer is so much fun. Admittedly, I'm having more fun than you guys because I am inebriated. You guys ought to have a few drinks and watch a few of these episodes. Even better. Grab yourself a hammer. It'd be so fun to, what is it, PvP, player versus player, and have like 10 of us, 10 of you fellas that have been on the episodes talking and making comments, and all of us could just roll into battle. with our hammers and just obliterate the enemy. It'd be so much fun. Yeah, these guys stacked up right here. They can't reach me because I have a longer weapon. They can't reach me. They're short. Their weapons are short, but my weapons are plenty long. Enemies either routing or maybe they're reforming. Either one of those decisions is bad. We'll reset here. That's fine. If they want to rout, this battle is over. And if they come back, we're okay with that too. Everything's fine. We got no inhibitions. We got no concerns. You guys do whatever you want. You're getting shot the whole way. All these archers are just raking fire on them. I see a few militia that are dead here, but those guys cost money anyways. Now we don't have to worry about paying them. All right, the enemy is coming back for another round here. In fact, there's a huge amount. Good. We like huge battles. Let's go. Let's attack. Stabbing them and shit with the javelins. And smash them with the hammer here. Yes, more enemies. Bring them into the death arena here. You could still see the arrows and javelins obliterating the guys on the side. They got some archers here. We're just going to wipe out their feet, though. No shooting. Enemies not allowed to shoot here. Yeah, bring your archers in quickly. We want archers to pound. You guys can just be added to the pounding. I see some deaths here. It's a little bit of a scrum. It's a little bit messy, but it's worth it, right? We're mauling enemies in large numbers. We'll move these archers back. I got an idea, though, with these fucks up here. These guys on the wall, these are archers and shit like that. They're lightly armored. A lot of them don't have a shield. I think we'll backdoor these fucks. There's a huge stack of them here, and I can't really get to very many of them. So I got, let's see, the 6th is attacking. Let's maul them with the 3rd Corps. Third Corps, these are the guys that have maces and clubs and shit like that. A lot of companion members with like high two-handed skill. You can actually see their two-handed skills going up. Come with me, boys. Let's fuck these boys up. Here they come. Look at these savage assholes. The 6th is in there attacking. Let's see, they're going to be shooting us a little bit here. Oh, you know what? We got reinforcements on the other side pinching the enemy. It looks like it's the 3rd Division, so both of them can charge. These guys are throwing javelins. Look how fast Varag is running into battle. He's like, fuck yeah, we get to fight. Let's pound some archers now. Let's pound some Khans guards. It's basically a nightmare for an archer. Oh, they're making a huge surge on us. They're like fucking zerging us here. I'm getting pushed into a corner. Let's break out the short, quick hammer because we need to fucking blow through this. But they're being charged from behind. Like, the enemy is really pinched here. Of course, these guys are still being shot right from the other side. I'm kind of getting surrounded here. It's all right. I look down. I got lots of health left. Looks like they're reforming yet again. Let's maul them on the way out here. Just pounding them as fast as I can swing my hammer. Pound them, boys. Crush them all. Ah, and the enemy's fleeing. Well, they're not going to like what's going to happen here. They're fleeing right into reinforcements. These guys are completely trapped. I'm going to throw some rocks on their head. Ah, there aren't any. I can't pick any up. They're ruining all my fun. I was going to fucking fling some rocks on the coward enemies' heads here as they fled. We'll get some archers out here so they can shoot at the enemy. I wish I could get down there. I'd go maul some of these fucks. They're actually attacking some of our forces out there. Some castles you cannot jump out. Other castles you can easily just jump right out of these. Of course, I got that perk where I suffer less damage on a fall. All I hear is the enemy just getting mauled behind me. Just kill the bastards, and then the sounds of guys getting clobbered. The enemy tried to rout, and we had a bunch of reinforcements rushing up. We can finish some of these fucks off here, but that was gruesome. These guys are all trying to flee, and they're being mercilessly mown down. All right, here, I got an idea. This is how we can get out. I want to cut down some of these routers here. These guys didn't stay long enough here. You're breaking the rule, fellas. You guys need to stay for a proper beatdown. Look at our troops are chasing them all the way out of here. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty. These guys, I guess they're following my lead. Kill them! You bastard! You mean their parents didn't get married? They had sex? Bastards! Let's crush them all. But I think they turned to fight. Good, good. Yeah, we want to fight. I am a fairly notoriously nice drunk. I'm known for like hugging random people and picking up the tab for people when I'm drunk. I don't fight, but it's sure fun to fight with Bannerlord when you're drunk. Not a lot of skill required. Of course, my character is super powerful. Like, we got some tactics. A lot of the tactics I do in my sleep. We'll just pound this guy on the ground over and over. These archers. The day is lost. Yeah, you guys are... The day is beyond lost. You guys are destroyed. You guys attacked us with only 6 times our number. You guys got mauled. Let's kick this guy. Look at them run. Fucking love it. There's a beautiful last glimmer of the sun here as we celebrate our destructive victory over the enemy. And they lost. It looks like they only lost 1,400 and all the rest of the cowards fled. I guess we lost 140. 140? Yeah, 140. Almost exactly 140, even when I'm drunk. I can actually do square roots when I'm drunk. My mind is really strange. I can juggle, but obviously I'm not going to drive. All right. Enough of that. That battle was fun. Let me know what you think of this series where we do a little drunken brawling here. We're still trying to do some tactics. I don't know how the narration goes. If the narration is garbage, I might not do more than a few of these. But these are fun. These are entertaining for me. And hopefully between the tactics and a little bit of drunken commentary, hopefully you guys are entertained. I appreciate you fellas. Please subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And let's see. Do you see any loot here? You guys like to see the loot, I guess? I guess a lot of guys want to see if we get any good loot. No loot tonight. All right. Well, that concludes this battle. So like I said, please subscribe if you want to see some more of this. Please comment if you don't want to see any more drunken fighting. That's no problem at all, especially when I'm drunk. I don't mind any kind of criticism. I appreciate you fellas. I will see you guys next time.